Hi, YouTube. Hope you're doing well. My day was so-so. Still waiting for a letter to get to the West Coast for one of my kids. Well, my kids out there, um, children, adult children. um, yeah, it's been like too long. Well, maybe it's normal. I don't know, or because of the flooding. But anyway, I got a song on my playlist and check this out. I think I liked it too. It's a Minnesota State song. You should listen to the lyrics. They're like esoterically weird. You know how like the light or the dark pretends to be the light, and if you kind of um uh listen to the song in a spiritual sense, you'll hear something else in it. It's just like the Viking and the royal purple and all the rest of the weird stuff in our state. We'll tell you about the bloodline that really lives here. So, um, anyway, you might find that very interesting. So, then there's a couple other Minnesota songs that are pretty. When I was a kid, well, 1975, and it talks about running away and stuff, but it's called Minnesota. So, by Glacier Records. So, um, yeah, and it's a pretty cool little tune. It used to get stuck in my head, and I would be in another state, and it's like Minnesota. I can almost breathe the air, and it's like, yeah, for real, because we got a lot of trees and a lot of water, and makes for better air than most places for sure. And we're on the jet stream on a perfect spot, just like there's another perfect spot down by Phoenix. Well, not above Phoenix, actually, goes from Flagstaff up into the Payson Mountains. Let's see, what are they called? I'm not going to strain it, but anyway, and there's another one like going down into South America, like jet streams that carry fresh air into areas, like they loop right in there and stuff, typically. So, yeah, Earth is interesting. So, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I spent major part of my day. Okay, here's the weird part about it. I shared Roseanne's video about Moses and the Jewish beliefs and whatnot with the Zohar Tohar thing. So I went to share it, and it wouldn't share on Facebook. And then I shared it in Messenger. After I did that, my Facebook icon was off of YouTube. When I went to go into my Facebook, that was all messed up, and I couldn't open it. And then it would say my name and to log in instead of just being able to go in there, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I went in by proxy, found another link out on the web and went in to my account, and it still didn't do any good. So I had to reinstall the app. That was later in the day today. And then I would finally was able to share my video from last night, um, like way later today. So I put them little songs out there. I didn't know for sure if I'd be making a video, but here I am. So yeah, it was a strange day, to say the least. Hard day, hard day. And then I hate the fact that um oh well, a lot of you know a lot about my life, but my kids and I weren't necessarily talking all the time at one time. So then when I do send a letter and it takes this long, it's like Satan trying to get my kid to feel bad. And it's like, oh, I mean, like it's been, well, Monday was a week of mailing, so I figured this out before, but and even 6 days, one day to sit there, and 5 days would be going to Minneapolis and then out to the West Coast. So a week was Monday, and it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 8 days, 8 literal mailing days today. It'll be 9 tomorrow. Makes me feel like my mail lady that likes Doug and does not like me. And oh, I won't insult what she looks like, but whatever, I sure want to. But anyway, I tried smiling at her. Believe me, it does not work. So whatever. But anyway, it made me feel like that thing just put it in her car for a while and left it there because she knew my kid's name, you know. It's like, yeah, oh, whatever, you know. Of course she did. He grew up here, you know. And it's like, and it's a little community too, so yeah. But anyway, but that's when it made me feel like. So I know that they're bummed and I'm bummed, so I just have to have faith it'll be there and my kids will be okay. Their hearts, I've been popping in every day and telling them I love them and whatnot, but you know, it's like, you know, he needs that letter, you know? So anyway. But anyway, so it was a rough day, you know. Then I'm thinking, wow, what? And then, oh, this was it. Facebook kept sending a code to my old email address, and it would not acknowledge that. And I have it changed on Facebook, but it will not let me get rid of the old one off that page. No matter what I do, it won't. And it was trying to send the code to the one that I don't even use. And I finally hooked it up through Google and got things back on the road and everything and synced everything. And it's like, ooh, Satanistic bastards. But that all happened right after I shared things of God from Roseanne with everybody, and everything, no kidding, everything just wiped right out right then, screwed up my whole social media network there for a day. So yeah, jerks tell me it is not contrived. And then the last evenings, if I make like a half-hour video, I don't know about anybody else, or 40 minutes, whatever, each day, took over 2 hours to upload. Anybody else having any problems with anything like that? I don't have any copyright strikes or nothing like that, because I watch it really close, I'm very careful that they have no reason, no viable reason to do anything to me, And if they do, they won't know what I'm thinking, and then that might be a problem for them. So, they got problems. I get a kick out of this dude on my Facebook page that says he's God, and then today, this morning, it was like, I know everybody's scared of me, or I can sense you being afraid of me. And oh, no, you don't talk like that to me. So I put an angry face, like, and then I sent something through that said something like, I can tell who you are by your energy. It's little things like that, So anyway, but he reminds me of how Steve was at first, just kind of. First he was sort of nicey, and then he acted like freaking like, I was, yeah, what's that? World Federation Wrestling, yeah. Why don't they spell wrestle with an R? R. Yeah. Anyway, all the crap that's going on in this world to try and keep us away from the real issues, Yeah. Yeah. The real issues, meaning that the bad guys are in trouble, and the good guys are suffering. Like I told Mr. Roundface I live with, the people that are being hurt, that reflects, it's not from drugs. You're not sleeping. Um, any, happiness is limited. Um, even the food you eat, everything's all messed up. You know, that's the way they put things before you in your life. And um, when you have to struggle to even have a good day, that's pretty sickening. You know, I mean, I'm not ungrateful of the blue skies when it is blue nowadays, or things that are joyful in my life. I'm not, unthankful or ungrateful. It's just that there's so much evil and it is getting worse every day. It's although the good ones are very strong, and that's one thing I was going to say too, for if there's anybody that's watching that works hard putting videos out there, or somebody, I'm very grateful of their time. Speaking of that, Robin's Hood, I'm gonna like his video and share it around. This last one he did called um, In the Rough, RUFF. Um, I'll put it on my like videos for everybody, and then share it around Facebook and a couple messenger ones. Um, yeah, my kids will appreciate that too. Really nice. So, let's see what else is going on. Oh, hmm. Listen to some Roseanne. Listen to some Lionel this morning. Um, I started a bonfire for my horse, my first one of the year, but I got to thaw out my fire pit so I can dig it out and get it ready for this year. Clean it out, the ashes and whatnot. So, you know, that's it'll be a while. There's big piles of snow around it still, but there's kind of, well, where the grass is going to be under my picnic table is clear, and it'll probably might be green in about a week if the snow melts right next to a great big pile of snow. But yeah, that's usually what it looks like. I can see my pond, it's all frozen over, but the field around it is mostly thawed. So pretty much all that's left there is the ice on the pond out in Dusty's pasture. So maybe I'll get out there and show you the piles of snow around with the grass. It takes a long time for them to melt. We can have green grass and like the snow that fell off the roof of the shop. There'll be green grass right next to like a 3 foot pile of snow for the longest time. So, and in the spring, you have to worm your horse and your chicken and everything in because they'll be eating bugs. And in the green grass, spring grass, there's a lot of eggs and different things. And from the flies and the bots and everything. So you worm them in the spring and then you worm them again in the fall. So when they're going into winter, they don't have any parasites to make them sick and they keep fat and nice and healthy. And yeah, so, yep. So, anyway, let's see, anything else? Hmm. I don't know if it was fake, but my youngest John sent me this. There was a little bit of music and all. It was a little video, and all of a sudden, this owl comes sliding out from behind some furniture in a house on like a linoleum floor or something, and it's like just like a split second, and then it was gone. It's like, oh, it's like a couple second video, just kind of strange and humorous at the same time. It's like my adopted brother had a little baby horn doll named Spar, and he'd let it go, and it would get mice in his living room. And he was, oh, maybe I might have been about 18 or 19, so he's about 22, probably something like that. But it's the cutest little thing. It did die. It had a poisoned mouse from a pet store. He'd buy these mice to feed them, and one of them was either poisoned or had some kind of disease, but that baby horned all died, which is a bummer. Terrible. See, I wouldn't have fed it. If I had a pet and that was my pet, however he got it, I can't remember. Maybe when he was out hunting or something, they probably killed the mother. God knows they kill everything. So I don't know. I can't remember how. So if I misspoke too damn bad because they aren't nice people. But anyway, I would have just got like hamburger for it and veggies and different things, and it would have ate just like I raised a baby pheasant, and that was blind and taught him how to forage, and it's like, yeah. So that's what I would have done. Okay, I don't know if there's much more in my mind. I just thought I'd pop in and tell you to examine the words of the Minnesota State song because well, when they're speaking about the light, well, you'll see. I think you'll get it. Satan calls himself the light, so I think you will get the theme of the song. I could actually go through word for word and find it in Aramaic, but I think you'll get the esoteric knowledge in the song that drives me crazy. I don't like it. Not the theme song. And the lady that did it, she must be a cutie, but she said, thank you for not insulting my singing. And I thought, oh, that's so sweet. She's cute, you know. So, fellow Minnesotan, I think, too, from the sound of her voice. Oh my God. So, anyway, there goes one of them oofda moments. Oh, geez. Well, that reminds me, I don't know where I first heard it, but I heard maybe I made it up. No, I don't know. But oofda ishta hasta la vista. I don't know if somebody said that. I can't recall. But it's just funny anyway. Yeah. Okay, I must be getting it tired and goofy, and I gotta eat something. So, um, I'll say peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Thank you for joining me, and I do feel a little bit better today because all I did was preach this morning. So, and I felt like crying all day. So when I get like that, I'm walking with God, and it is a little difficult when I get in the moods, but I have to be pushed into it, kind of like. Then I'm like, enough, dang it. Anyway, so I'm praying. We help me pray that my kids' letter gets out to the West Coast tomorrow. Let it be so, because I just don't like it. It just doesn't seem right to take that long. 9 flipping days. I don't know. Unless they got it today, and I don't know. And will let me know because my daughter-in-law's been really good about let me know it's not here yet. Because I asked her to let me know. So anyway, well, God bless your day or night. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.